Hello everyone. Imagine waking up in the morning to find a group of wild baboons ransacking your yard, tearing up plants, knocking over furniture, and causing chaos. This scene isn't just a nightmare. It's becoming a daily reality for residents in states like Florida, Texas, and South Carolina, where the population of wild baboons has now exceeded a staggering 1 million. As these animals expand their reach, they're leaving behind a trail of destruction that's impacting agriculture, property, and even human safety. If you're intrigued or alarmed by this story, leave a in the comments and make sure to subscribe to stay updated on the latest wildlife management efforts. Reports from communities nationwide are painting a concerning picture. Annually, the U.S. sees between 1,000 to 1,350 reported cases of baboon attacks on humans. In some areas, these confrontations have become so frequent that residents are avoiding certain outdoor activities out of fear of baboon encounters. Beyond the direct threat to human safety, baboons have become notorious for their destructive break-ins. In Florida, it's estimated that around 50 homes are damaged by baboons every single week. These crafty animals have learned how to pry open doors, smash windows, and squeeze through gaps to gain entry. Once inside, they wreak havoc, tearing apart furniture, damaging appliances, and scattering food. The cleanup and repairs are no small matter. Collectively, these damages cost Florida homeowners over $800,000 a year. Imagine returning home to find your living room in shambles, appliances ripped apart, and a hefty repair bill waiting for you. That's the reality for many affected residents. Farmers are facing their own nightmare as well. The expanding baboon population is causing devastating losses in the agricultural sector, especially in states like Texas and South Carolina. Baboons raid fields in groups, consuming or ruining crops at In response to the overwhelming scale of this issue, the U.S. government initially tried non-lethal measures such as trapping, relocating, and sterilizing the animals to control the population. But these programs have proven limited in scope and effectiveness, unable to keep up with the baboon's high reproduction rate. A single female baboon can produce 1 to 2 offspring annually, and with lifespans reaching up to 45 years in the wild, these populations multiply at an alarming rate. As these measures fell short, public frustration grew, and there were increasing calls for stronger actions to address the crisis. Acknowledging the urgency, the U.S. government recently introduced a controlled hunting policy, allowing licensed hunters to help manage the baboon population using firearms. This decision has drawn hunters from across the country who are eager to help protect communities from the growing baboon threat. Hunting provides an immediate and effective solution, reducing the baboon population while offering a way to engage skilled individuals in the effort to protect human lives and property. As a result, hunting has evolved from a recreational activity into a critical tool for wildlife management. For hunters, taking on wild baboons is no easy task. They must follow strict guidelines to ensure safety and effectiveness, including obtaining specialized permits and using appropriate firearms to maximize safety and effectiveness. Hunters typically form groups of 3 to 5, allowing them to cover more ground and minimize risks. This team approach has proven invaluable, as baboons are incredibly intelligent and can be difficult to track. Hunting at dawn or dusk, when baboons are most active, is also essential for increasing the chances of a successful and humane capture. To locate baboons from a distance, hunters rely on high-quality binoculars with A2X to TNX magnification, allowing them to observe without alarming the animals. Precision and stealth are key. When hunters are close enough, they use rifles like the .22 caliber or 223 Remington, which provide the power and accuracy needed for a quick and humane takedown. Hunters aim for the head or chest to ensure a fast kill, preventing prolonged suffering. After each hunt, they are required to report their results to wildlife authorities, helping track the effectiveness of the hunting program and providing valuable data for future management decisions. Since the introduction of this controlled hunting program, communities have seen a substantial 30% reduction in baboon-related incidents, including property damage and human encounters. The policy has brought a sense of relief and security to previously affected neighborhoods, allowing residents to reclaim their outdoor spaces and resume their daily routines without constant fear. The struggle against wild baboons is far from over, but the positive impact of these management efforts has given hope to many communities. What are your thoughts on this approach to managing the wild baboon population? Do you think it's the right solution, or are there alternative methods we should explore? You've probably seen videos or pictures of tourists visiting the famous Komodo dragons on the beautiful islands of Komodo, Rinsa, and Flores. These awe-inspiring creatures attract millions of visitors each year, with tourists spending $87 on average just to catch a glimpse of them in their natural habitat. But behind the fascination lies a bigger issue. With a staggering population of 2 million Komodo dragons living in Indonesia, these magnificent reptiles also bring significant challenges. So what problems have Komodo dragons caused for the people living in these areas? Let's explore together, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. In Indonesia, Komodo dragons reign as apex predators, and their presence has caused significant damage to local livestock, with an estimated 950 animals lost each year. Goats, chickens, and cattle are among their most common targets, leaving farmers struggling to protect their livelihood. This damage has cost the Indonesian people millions of dollars in lost livestock, creating economic hardship for many communities. Even more alarming, there have been several cases where Komodo dragons have attacked humans, inflicting serious injuries with their venomous bites, which can cause rapid infection and blood loss. So, what have the people of Indonesia done to protect their livestock and economy from these powerful to defend against these fearsome creatures with their long, saw-like teeth? Farmers have built strong fences, typically made from bamboo, wood, or metal, as Komodo dragons have immense strength and can push through weaker barriers. Additionally, locals often carry long sticks while walking in the forest or near their homes, ready to defend themselves if they encounter one of these predators. However, despite these efforts, the Komodo dragon population has continued to grow, with their numbers increasing by approximately 15 in recent years, leaving communities struggling to keep up with this rising threat. Realizing the urgency of the growing Komodo dragon population, the Indonesian government introduced a controlled hunting policy. This policy strictly regulates who can participate, requiring hunters to have proven experience in handling dangerous animals.
Ini, itu poin yang pertama. Ini sikat, Mas.
In return, the reward for a successful hunt can reach up to $5,000. The government allows the formation of small groups, usually consisting of 3 to 5 hunters, equipped with high-powered rifles and long-range weapons. Before setting out, hunters are trained in safety protocols, Komodo behavior, and humane hunting techniques. The hunting season typically takes place during the dry months when Komodo dragons are more active in search of food. Hunters often track these reptiles in areas like the forests of Komodo, Rinsa, and Flores Islands. Signs of Komodo presence include deep tracks in the sand and flattened vegetation. Most hunters prefer rifles like the .308 Winchester, as its power can penetrate the thick skin of the dragons. Binoculars, such as the Swarovskiel, are used to spot dragons from a safe distance. To ensure a quick and humane kill, hunters aim for vital organs like the heart or lungs. However, hunting Komodo dragons is no easy feat. One major challenge is the dragon's stealth. They can disappear into the rugged terrain in seconds. Ethical concerns also loom large. Many conservationists argue about the moral implications of hunting such a rare species. A specific case in 2022 highlighted the ethical dilemma when a hunting group mistakenly killed a dragon that was part of a monitored conservation program, sparking public outcry. Despite these challenges, Komodo dragon hunting has attracted thrill-seeking hunters from around the world, boosting local tourism and providing much-needed income to the area. The revenue generated helps compensate farmers who've lost livestock to these predators. As the top hunters work to balance population control with ethical considerations, their efforts have put the islands on the map, drawing international attention. A word of support can go a long way in recognizing their work. So let's show them some encouragement by commenting below. In the early 1900s, humans nearly wiped out predators like wolves across the globe, with wolves in the continental United States pushed to the brink of extinction. In Yellowstone, rangers killed the last wolf in 1926, but in 1995, a bold experiment changed everything. The U.S. Congress voted to reintroduce wolves to the West, relocating 41 wolves from Canada to Yellowstone. 6 weeks later, researchers opened the fence and one by one, the wolves found their freedom. Over the next decade, their population boomed across the northern mountains of Yellowstone. Little did we know, as their numbers grew, they began returning to human areas with a vengeance. So what challenges have wolves posed to people in the United States? Let's explore together, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The wolves' reintroduction took a dark turn when they quickly identified their first target human food sources. In just 1 week, over 8,000 livestock were killed, leaving ranchers devastated and causing economic losses that soared in. The sheer size and ferocity of the growing wolf packs proved overwhelming. Not only did this lead to massive financial damage for farmers, but wolves soon turned their sights on humans as well. Within a short period, 15 reported wolf attacks on people shook communities, forcing the government to take immediate action. The once celebrated reintroduction was now posing unforeseen dangers, leaving many wondering what would come next. The wolves' revenge has been nothing short of terrifying, sending chills down humanity's spine every time their eerie howls echo through the wilderness. But don't worry, I have a tip that might save your life if you ever come face to face with a wolf. Wolves hunt by chasing their prey, so running will only trigger their instinct to pursue, and trust me, you can't outrun them. A gray wolf can sprint up to 40 miles per hour, faster than your cardio sessions have prepared you for. Instead, avoid making eye contact, as this signals a challenge. Keep your head down and your body slightly hunched. If the wolf gets too close, raise your arms high, stand tall, and clap or shout aggressively. This noisy display can confuse the wolf and make it back off, thinking you've claimed the territory. Remember this tip? Now let's find out what the government has done to stop this vengeful predator. Faced with the growing wolf threat, the government quickly introduced a policy allowing regulated wolf hunting. Hunters must meet strict requirements, including passing an advanced wildlife control course, and are incentivized with rewards of up to $5,000 per successful hunt. Small groups of up to 5 hunters are formed, each team equipped with specific weapons like rifles or crossbows. Only approved firearms and bows are allowed, ensuring safety and ethical hunting. Before heading out, hunters undergo specialized training to understand wolf behavior and humane hunting methods. Wolf hunting typically takes place in the remote forests of the northern states during the fall and winter when wolves are more active. Signs of wolves include tracks and howling heard from a distance. Hunters prefer using rifles like the .308 Winchester for its accuracy and ability to penetrate the thick hide of wolves.
Also use trained dogs to help track and locate wolves.
High-quality binoculars, such as the Vortex Viper HD, are essential for spotting wolves from afar, ensuring a clear to make the kill quick and humane. Hunters aim for vital areas, like the heart or lungs. However, hunting wolves is no easy task. One major challenge is that wolves are highly intelligent and work in packs, making them difficult to track and outsmart. Ethical concerns also arise, as some conservationists argue against hunting such a majestic and endangered species. A notable case occurred in 2019 when a hunting team accidentally killed a wolf from a protected pack, sparking heated debates about the ethics of the hunt. Despite the challenges, wolf hunting has attracted adventurous sportsmen and provided a significant boost to local economies, increasing income by 15% in some areas. The popularity of the hunt has brought fame to regions like Montana and Wyoming, drawing in tourists and hunters alike. The funds generated help compensate farmers for their losses caused by wolves attacking livestock. Top hunters are recognized for their efforts to balance the ecosystem, and your encouragement goes a long way. Support them by leaving a comment below. Did you know that the iconic safaris of South Africa, once a major draw for millions of tourists each year, are now under threat? Once a symbol of adventure and wildlife, safaris are facing a crisis as tourists no longer feel safe due to the rising presence of hyenas. With over 15,000 hyenas roaming the region, these predators are creating chaos, and the tourism industry is experiencing a historic decline in revenue. Travel companies are struggling as visitor numbers plummet, putting the entire industry at risk of collapse. What disaster have these hyenas unleashed on South Africa, and what does it mean for the future of safaris? Join us as we uncover the truth, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're on our way to 100,000 subscribers, and your support means the world to us. According to a recent report, a pack of just 20 hyenas can devastate an entire farm's livestock in a single night, causing damage of up to $50,000. These hyenas are not merely scavengers, as many believe. They are highly intelligent and dangerous hunters. With their food sources in the wild diminishing, they have turned their focus toward residential areas, posing a serious threat to both humans and livestock. Their ability to hunt in coordinated packs leaves little chance for any prey to escape, making them a formidable predator. This escalation in hyena attacks has not only crippled local farms, but also contributed to the growing sense of fear among tourists, further accelerating the decline of South Africa's once thriving safari industry. Not only do hyenas wreak havoc on livestock, but they are also a significant vector for spreading dangerous diseases. Their bites are known to transmit rabies and other infectious diseases, creating a serious public health crisis. As a result, South Africa's health system is becoming increasingly overwhelmed, struggling to manage the surge in outbreaks linked to hyena attacks. To date, over 500 cases of rabies from hyena bites have been reported, tragically resulting in 30 deaths, particularly in rural areas. With such a dire situation unfolding, what steps are being taken to protect both people and livestock from these dangerous predators? Grab yourself a warm cup of tea and join me as we explore the efforts of local communities and the government to combat this growing threat. This journey promises to be both eye-opening and compelling. To address the issue of hyenas invading residential areas, the South African government has implemented strict hunting policies, mobilizing experienced hunters into specialized teams. Each team consists of 4 to 6 members, with hunters required to complete wildlife management courses and pass safety tests. About 72 hunters use rifles, while 30 prefer bows and arrows. The teams play vital roles, with some tracking hyenas using GPS and motion sensor cameras, while others take the shot. This coordinated effort is essential in managing the growing threat of hyenas. Hyena hunting occurs in rural areas near wildlife reserves, with the season running from July to November. Hunters use rifles like the CZ550 for their precision and power, allowing for accurate shots from up to 500 yards. They aim for vital areas such as the lungs or heart to ensure a humane kill. Bow hunters who use compound bows must get much closer, making their task more challenging. Both methods require skill, but rifles offer the advantage of range, while bows provide a quieter, more strategic approach. For those who choose bows and arrows, the reward lies not just in the higher pay, up to $700 per hyena, but in the challenge itself. Bow hunters rely on patience and precision, often using tranquilizer darts as backup. Although their approach is more difficult, the close proximity needed to hunt with bows adds an element of strategy that rifle hunting lacks. This makes bow hunting both a test of skill and endurance. After a successful hunt, rifle hunters often bring in 2 or 3 hyenas, earning up to $500 per animal. Bow hunters, while capturing fewer hyenas, are compensated with higher rewards due to the difficulty of their mission. Though some animal rights groups oppose hyena hunting, it has proven necessary to protect communities and restore balance. The hunters' bravery deserves recognition. Leave a comment to support their efforts in safeguarding the region